Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. We're out here at Perry City for part 2 of our Sequoia versus Sequoia build. We got the 2nd gen over here and we got Hung's 3rd gen right there. So we're gonna start with Hung's. What up, Hung?
Yo, what up, YouTube?
Back for round 2, baby.
Yes,
so
sir.
let's see, you got a lot of things going on over here already since what, 9 months ago. You want to start in the front, show us what's going on, show us what's new?
Yeah, let's start off with wheels and tires. So upgraded to the 18-inch T37s, large PCDs, and then also got the Toyota tires, RT Trails 37s, 12.5s. And then moving on to suspension, shout out to Nicole and Pat, the team over at Total Chaos. Hooked me up with their upper control arms. And then also shout out to Peter from Kings. This truck actually got the first set. I believe there was only 3 made, and I was one of the 3 that got the first set for the Sequoias. Fun fact for all you Sequoia guys, from factory, or actually from Kings, the spring rating is 500 pounds. So if you're looking to lift it up a little bit more, make sure you upgrade your spring rates to about 600 to 700. Depending on if you're running the winch and the front bumper. Shout out to Durabumps, Curtis and Johnny. They're actually the first vendors that I hit up for mods, and they supplied me with bump stops for the front and rear.
Okay.
And then also, while we're underneath here, I got the Deviate splash guards. I only got the rear mounted. They do have a front as well, but the resi mount for the King shocks takes its place. Yeah, that's it for suspension wise. Moving on to the front, shout out to the homie Bryce over at Alpha Rex for the Nova Series Alpha Rex headlights. These things make the truck look 100% better. And that's pretty much all I got going on for the front right now.
Real quick, did you have to do any cutting or anything to get the wheels and tires to fit?
Yeah, so I actually took my truck over to Stellar Built. They cab mount chop. They cut the cab mount, put a plate on there, and then to fit the 37s, you just got to massage up front, do a little bit of fender trimming, and then also pushing that fender liner up.
Gotcha.
But that's pretty much all I had to do.
Not too bad then.
Yeah, it's
what
really
about
not
the
too
rears?
bad. The rears fit. There's no issues, no clearance issues or anything like that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But the rears, I did lift the rears up a little bit. But
Gotcha.
yeah, no cutting involved. I mean, you can cut the fender, but I'm gonna wait probably down the road to cut the fenders up a little bit more.
Okay. Right on, man. So what else we got up front?
I mean, that's pretty much it. Oh, also, yeah, the Deviate lower control arm skids. I got those as well. The homies actually hooked it up when we went down to SoCal for the R&D for the Sequoia.
Nice.
But pretty much all their products for the 3rd gen Tundras fit the Sequoias. So
okay,
if anyone's ever in the market for Deviate products, Tundras and Sequoias are the same.
All right, cool. So what we got next? Let's move on to...
We do the side profile, well, visors. They're not the end channel, they're mounted with double-sided tape, gives it that clean JDM look.
I like how they're super flush, actually. You know how they have some of them stick out like 2 inches out.
Oh yeah, like the 80s style.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, these are flush. They're clean, and they're pretty simple to install too. It only took me about, I don't know, 10 minutes per side. So.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, we move on to the rears. Also rocking the Kings 2.5s, just your standard lift kit, and then also underneath I'm running Dobson 2-inch springs. And then also, I am running the Total Chaos rear links as well.
All right, now what about interior-wise? You got anything going on interior-wise?
Yeah, actually I do. Deviate actually hooked me up with their Moly panel center console, and I believe this is called the accessory bridge tray.
Okay.
But yeah, you can mount your RAM mounts, you can mount anything to it.
That's pretty sick, dude, yeah. Probably put like a S-Pod or something on their controller for easy access on later on.
Yeah, but you know, I'm actually looking forward to, I believe Miso's making it, but they got pretty much this panel right here. They're making it with an inset for a S-Pod or a Switch Pro.
Oh, like a built-in panel.
So it has like that OEM Plus look.
Nice, okay.
And then probably one of my favorite parts of the Sequoia because the issue that I ran before was the third row. It was taking up a lot of space and like making loading cargo or whatever. Because usually when I camp, I bring out 2 totes.
Right.
Putting the 2 totes on the third row, it just made it like a pain in the ass. So
right.
Brian from Goose Gear actually hooked it up, and we got the third row delete.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so I was actually afforded the opportunity to R&D this. They had to make sure like the fitment was right and everything for their CAD design, but it was pretty much they did like an Instagram post, and I applied to them, and I was like, dude, I know you guys are in SoCal, but I'll drop my truck down like tomorrow.
Right.
And then you guys can have it for like 2 weeks.
Right, right.
But yeah, we ended up picking the truck back up, and I am so happy with this. For the future, obviously I'm probably gonna do the 60% drawer and then do the fridge setup, just like your basic overland setup.
Nice, okay, cool. So you have a little storage all down here as well, huh?
Yeah, so they actually had to lift this up a little bit just because the hybrid batteries, but this pretty much supports everything. But I like this little space right here because you can put like your little trinkets and stuff like that.
Right. Are you the first one actually to have this?
Actually, no. I think I am the second person to own this.
Okay. Nice.
There's a Sequoia, I believe it's currently like overlanding in South Africa or in Africa right now.
What?
Yeah, that has the first one, and he did the full complete delete.
Oh, dang, okay.
Yeah, even deleted the middle row. So I'll be the second person, but
the first one with the third row delete.
Yes, only.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Looks sick, man. Looks super clean. All right. Well, thanks for showing us the updates, a 9-month update. With the updates, being installed already, let's go over here so we can kind of get the side profile. But what are some pros and cons? I mean, do you love it, or some things you want to change in the near future, or?
Yeah, so like honestly, my biggest complaint about this now, obviously when I had it stock, one of my biggest complaints was the storage in the rear.
Right.
So we corrected that with the Goose Gear third row delete. Going up to 37s, I'm averaging about like 12.5 mpg compared to, I think it was stock, I was doing like 18.
Oh, damn.
And now, I think my biggest complaint now with this truck is probably the size of the fuel tank.
Right,
I could probably get maybe like 250 miles on the full tank. Upgrading the tank probably will be in the future. That's kind of mandatory.
Is that tank actually a pretty straightforward swap, or?
Well, yeah, I believe so. I think there's a couple companies, I forgot on the top of my head, but there's one company out there. They make up to like a 40-gallon tank.
Okay.
So that'd be something I'd be interested in upgrading in the future. Just because we fill up, and like when you're going on the trails, you don't want to
have to worry about gas.
Have to worry about gas. Have
Yeah.
to plan your route with the gas, and you gotta carry like 500 Rotopacks.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm not about that. As far as feature upgrades, obviously, I did like a little quick mod that I found on the Facebook Sequoia page. The stock roof rack was making a lot of noise, but what you can end up doing is there's a spacer. You can actually remove the spacer and buy like a shorter hardware.
Okay.
And then it just lowers the roof rack, and it avoids it just kind of like reduces the road noise.
The road noise.
Yeah, so that helped out, but looking to change the roof rack and put a rooftop tent on there.
Okay.
And then probably work on, I'm kind of stuck between like an overland style front bumper or like a Baja style front bumper.
Right.
Just because I want to keep it clean and I don't want to have too much going on with the truck.
So for the Sequoia, I know the Tundra is a little bit different as far as like the bumper and how it fits. What are some options out there that you might be considering, or gonna go full custom?
Yeah, so I see there's multiple Sequoia builds out there where they're utilizing like the C4 front bumper from a Tundra or a CBI front bumper from a Tundra, but for me, like the fitment doesn't look right.
Yeah.
And I'm leaning more towards like a custom bumper. That way I can kind of build it the way I want and it'd be like a one-off build.
Okay, cool. So other than that, I mean, are you pretty happy with how it's set up right now?
You can never be happy, right? So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm super happy with what I got going on with the truck, but as you continuously like build, you're always upgrading. So it's an endless battle. So,
yeah. It never really ends, right? It's
Yeah.
never really finished.
Yeah, it's never really finished. And then when you go, you figure out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and then you remove what doesn't work for you, and then you add what works for you. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty cool build probably by the end of this year.
Cool, man. Sounds good, dude. Sounds like everything's going along nicely, and we got some good plans coming up for it.
Yes, sir.
I'm really excited for your build, Hung, and yeah, thanks for breaking it down for us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. All right, so that last spot was getting kind of hot, so we decided to move over here. My turn to talk about this old second gen SEQUNDRA, which is the 2008 Sequoia with a 2014 and up Tundra front. So obviously the first thing you guys will see is that I had the whole front converted to a 2014 and up Tundra. We got the advanced fiberglass flares, as you can see right here. TRD Pro grill, bulge, and hood scoop over there. And then obviously we got the Alpha Rex Nova Series headlights, which is one of my personal favorites because I can actually see at night now. Huge difference in the output with stock, which is the factory halogens. But yeah, shout out to Alpha Rex, shout out to Bryce, and the whole Alpha Rex gang for hooking up with those. Next up, we got the C4 bumper. I went with the Overland hybrid style bumper, which is gonna be tube on the side and plated in the middle. Low rise bull bar, because I didn't want anything too over the top. No winch yet, that's coming soon. So no lights yet, that's also coming soon as well. Another thing to note here in the front is I actually went with the Total Chaos long travel 2.5 fronts, which you'll see here. Kicks out the whole suspension 2.5 inches outwards. That is paired up with triple bypass Kings right there. Super dirty, as you can see. So far so good. And I also actually have Durabumps bump stops that's not actually installed yet, but it's gonna be replacing this little bitty bump stop right here soon. Wheels and tires, we got the Toyota Tires Open Country RT Trails. These are the newest set of trail tires, and they're great. They're a hybrid tire. I don't plan to be, you know, rock crawling too much or mudding too much, so more of a overland focused tread pattern. So, you know, road trips, camping trips, and some light off-roading. These are perfect. They've been great. They've been great in the snow. Good grip. These are paired with the SSW 17x9 Dakar wheels in bronze, and they've been awesome. I love the way it looks. I love the black and bronze combo. And yeah, shout out to Summit Off-Road, which is now SSW Off-Road, for hooking up with these wheels. These are gonna be on here for a while. Next up, we got the Wonton Adventures sliders. This is all Dom tubing throughout. You guys might have seen my other video, but I had them installed over there at Jimmy's house in Sacramento. And they've been great through the trail that I've been on. They've been helping out the wife and kiddos get up the car just fine. So these are great, all welded on. I also have this Carvin muffler. This is, I believe, the R muffler. And this one just sounds so much better than stock, and you guys will hear that in a few minutes. And let's see what else we got here. As far as interior, I'm still working on the interior right now. I'm gonna do a whole video on the update on the interior, but right now, this is gonna be honestly the best 125 bucks I've ever spent on the Sequoia. I'm just gonna turn this on real quick. All right, so this is gonna be a 10-inch Android unit with wireless CarPlay and a factory reverse that still works on here. And also the steering wheel controls work as well on here. So this is, again, probably the best $125 I spent on the rig. There's a whole episode on this that's coming up, but it completely makes this look so updated, so much easier to use, super fluid, and I couldn't recommend it more. So yeah, I'll try to link this below. Hopefully it's still available. If you have the JBL unit, make sure you get the JBL harness with it. But again, must buy if you have a second gen Sequoia. And then up top here, we got the Pro Speed roof rack. We haven't really used it yet, but as far as the aesthetics, it's just super nice and low profile, which is exactly what I want. And we have these pure decals that are aluminum CNC cut that are coming out soon too, if you want to grab those. Then for the rears, we got your basic King smoothies back here. Still haven't figured out how to get long travel back here and get more droop, but for now it's great. Hasn't really been an issue for us. Then in the rears, we got the Dobinson springs, 2.5-inch springs in the rear, and the Spartan recovery hitch. All right, now it's time to hear the exhaust compared to the stock. But yeah, that's pretty much the update for now. As far as pros and cons with everything so far, everything's been a pro, except for the gas mileage. So gas mileage right now is currently at 10 miles per gallon. That's probably the biggest con as far as all these upgrades go, but I guess I don't mind too much. It's not really my daily like that. And yeah, that's pretty much my build for now. All right, so first obstacle is I think it's a Prospector trail. It's like someone turfed out the sign, but back at it again. We got Hung coming up first.
Yeah, I didn't make it up the hill the first time. Stop.
So we'll see how it goes this time.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes with all the upgrades.
All right, let's see. Oh, what are you gonna be in?
Yeah, so I'm just in 4-low.
4-low. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. We got my assistant right here, LJ. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
All right, Hung. So here's Hung right here. This is what he's up against. Oh, you stop there. So remember that last time we had trouble with that little bump, so something to note. Looks like he's going relatively easy, no issues, no slip. All right. Woo. Easy peasy with the upgrades. Okay, LJ, what do you think about that? It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, not impressed, huh? Not impressed. Next up, we got special guest driver, Mr. Lou Mendoza himself.
Hey everybody, this is my first time.
This is your first time. Well,
We're gonna f around and find out, I guess.
you're gonna okay. So yeah, man, just don't break nothing, all right?
Hopefully you don't. Follow that line, I got you.
Follow that line
I'll
straight
see
through.
you at the top.
See you at the top. All right, let's go. All right, here comes Lou going up in the 2nd gen Sequoia. This one didn't make it far at all last time, so let's see how far it gets this time. Ooh. Okay. All right. Oh. Looks like that was pretty easy too. Not bad, Lou. All right.
And we made it.
We made it out the way. Okay, so we're here at the old obstacle and it's looking like it's filled up with water right now. So we're gonna go ahead and try a different obstacle for y'all. All right, so instead of that last one, we're gonna go ahead and try this little dirt rut right here. So go ahead, Hung. Excuse me. Easy. Yes, sir. All right, next up right here, we got Lou in my 2nd gen Sequoia. Oh, he's spinning already. Must be a user error, honestly.
No. We're gonna make it up to the top. Just you wait. Stay tuned, baby.
He said, just you wait. See what happens. We'll go this side. Definitely user error at this point. There you go. All right, he's going. Oh, he's just gonna go. Okay. All right, well, that's one way to get up, I guess. Cool, all right, he made it then. Good job, Lou.
Man, you can't really see anything.
You can't.
You see the sky, and when you look at the sky, you just pray to God that you make it over, man. That's it.
Oh, I know, the visuals from the driver's seat's not too great, right? It's a little sitting too high.
It's fun, though. You feel the earth.
You feel the earth, one with the earth. Cool. All right, and there you have it. That was Hung's 3rd gen and my 2nd gen, going through some obstacles and doing a couple runs through Perry City. Which one do you like better, 2nd gen or 3rd gen? Let us know in the comments below and why. And that's pretty much all we got today, so we'll see you on the next episode. Yay!